Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, sampler video series videos I do for the water. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit excited for this one. This was a cool find, but we'll get to that. Anyway, folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit whilst I'm doing so. I'm inside my truck. I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight the super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Well, folks, boom, it's my Galactic Empire shirt. Which, if you are not familiar with the Galactic Empire, is that better or worse? Maybe better? Got a little bit of a cross breeze thing going on. We'll go with that. It's warm. It's not super bad, but it's warm. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Galactic Empire, they are a Star Wars themed metal cover band. What does that mean? Well, it means that they dress up like Star Wars characters and they go over there and play metal renditions of Star Wars theme songs, as well as a few other pop culture songs. I got the opportunity to see these guys a couple weeks ago. They absolutely blew me away. It was fantastic. I'm not even a huge Star Wars guy. I'm more of a Trek guy. But they really were fantastic. I mean, just put on a fantastic show. I think they played for close to an hour. And, I mean, if you're into Star Wars, there's really no reason to not at least give their stuff a look. Their videos are really cool. And if you just want maybe like a little in, I do have some videos from that particular show on this channel. I'm just saying. But anyway, what am I trying for you folks? What are we doing? Why am I excited for it? Well, folks, because we're doing, boom, it is fucking RC Cola berries and cream flavor. It's a limited time flavor from fucking RC Cola of all things. Now, folks, I don't think I've ever reviewed anything on the channel from RC Cola, because RC Cola, for the most part, don't really mix things up too much. You know, they're not like the big guys, your Pepsis, your Cokes, where like they're coming out with new shit all the time. That's just not how they do things. You know, they've got their cherry stuff and, you know, their normal stuff, and that's typically about it. But I was going to a place, it's literally behind me. I was going to do a review, and I noticed that they had a Dollar General across the street. And I was like, man, I haven't hit up a Dollar General in a while. Let's see what they got. So I grabbed a few things, you know, picked up some shit. And I saw this. And I was like, ah. Not only is this just cool, because, you know, it's just an opportunity for me to review something, but I really like RC Cola. RC Cola was like one of the colas that was pretty prominent when I was a kid. It's kind of dialed things back, I feel. They're always kind of seen as, you know, being like third place at best. I like RC, though. I think it's genuinely really good, and I appreciate the fact, oh, for fuck's sake, with you and your dumbass. I'm sorry, folks, it's fine if you like cars, but if you have a loud, obnoxious car for the sake of having a loud, obnoxious car, all you're doing, in my opinion, and the opinion of many people in the world, is just shouting, I have a tiny wiener. You're not cool, okay? It's like, it's just, in the proper setting, absolutely. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with appreciating cars. If you're gonna drive that shit around and stuff, it's lame as shit. Sorry. But I do really appreciate RC Cola, because aside from the fact that I just liked their cola, on top of that, they basically were founded on spite. If you're not familiar with the whole thing, the whole story of RC Cola, just like a quick little recap, like the guy who would eventually go on to, you know, create RC Cola, he was like, I think he was like a grocery store guy or something like that, or like a restaurant guy or something, and he would get in like massive amounts of Coca-Cola products, and he eventually like went to the vendor and was like, dude, you know, if I'm taking in all this stuff, how about a discount for volume? And apparently basically got laughed at his face, and he was like, all right, fuck this, not only am I not going to carry your shit anymore, I'm going to make my own shit. And that's how RC Cola was formed, and it's been this bitter thing between the two of them. But anyway, I've been yammering. Let's try a thing. That's why my audience retention is so fucking terrible. Smells good. Oh shit, I like that. This needs to not be a limited time flavor. Oh my god, that's good. That is really good. So, like, Dr. Pepper did a thing, and I reviewed it. They did strawberries and cream. That was a recent thing that they did. And I love Dr. Pepper. It's like one of my favorite drinks. But I had a lot of critiques about the way that they put together their strawberries and cream soda. It didn't quite blend the way that I'd hoped. I didn't dislike it, but I haven't gotten it since then. Let's put it that way. This is exactly how I wish they would have blended it. Because this, first and foremost, I can still taste the RC Cola aspect of it. Because it's great to have a flavor of cola. That's good. I like it. But you have to go over there, and it still needs to be represented in the cola. That's really important to me. This still tastes like RC, which for some people is, a bit of a turn-off. But like I said, I love RC. So, not only the drink, but also the Transformer character. For Princess Leia hairstyle. But no, I genuinely really like this. Because like I said, it not only does it still represent the RC Cola flavor well, but the berries and cream aspect tastes light and it tastes creamy. Like, you do get this very sort of like soft kind of flavor to it. Whereas part of the reason why I did have some issues with the strawberries and cream with the Dr. Pepper was that it felt like kind of almost abrasive with the way the flavoring was. It didn't feel like it blended very well. This blends perfectly. This is like, I've had some berry-based colas and stuff. Pepsi Blue is a good one. I can't think of other ones off the top of my head. Pepsi's done a few actually now I think about it. But it's always kind of hit or miss. This, I think, might be the best berry-blended cola I've ever had. And again, it's because they got the proportions correct. You still taste the RC. You get a hit of berry, but not like overwhelming. It doesn't taste overly artificial. You don't get like a chemically aftertaste or anything like that. It's a mild berry flavor. And I personally think that works extremely well because you also have to get the creaminess in there. It's not just a berry-based cola. It's also got that cream in there. And it manages to get in there, and it manages to do extremely well, in my opinion. I really like this. Like, the fact that this RC, hit me up, okay? Like, first of all, I love you. You're fantastic. Second of all, I love your backstory, because I love companies that are built on spite. Like the PlayStation, if you're not familiar with that. Whole reason why the PlayStation came around was because Nintendo fucked them off, and Sony was like, alright, and Nintendo has been regretting that shit ever since. Xbox was technically also founded on that principle, but based off their association with Sony, and that hasn't gone as well for it, but, that is super good. And it's like, again, it's a light flavor, but it carries through so nicely. It's got the berry flavor, it's got the cream flavor, it's got the RC Cola flavor. I am super duper down with this. I am exceptionally happy. I wasn't really planning to do a review today, but it's been so nice after like 2 days of just awful, terrible heat. So I was like, man, let's do something. I'm so happy. Anyway, I've yammered for quite a while. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, no, I am super down with this. Like, I bought 2 of these because I was like, I want one for review, and then I'm sure I'll want one for later on, just, even if I don't like it that much, just to kind of sit with it. A lot of times I'll buy at least, 2 of something. I am very probably, after I do this review of this one restaurant, I'm very probably going to go back into the Dollar General and buy up a bunch more of these because these are super tasty. As for recommending it to people, I mean, if you don't like RC Cola, you don't like RC Cola. That just is what it is. Like I said, some people don't like it. Frank, I know you watch my videos sometimes, buddy. Fucking here we go. Because Frank is a fellow RC lover, so let's fucking get it. Yeah, I mean, but man, it's worth trying. I think even if you're not a big fan of RC Cola, at least try it, because I think it really is very tasty. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, spend this rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly RC Cola-tastic rest of your life. Yeah, I'm pulling that one out, folks. Some people are going to be over there and be like, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I love you, RC. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. Every single day I'm out there with it. But we got to deal. And I'm not saying it's always easy. Sometimes it's extremely difficult. When we do face those situations where it is, it's important we go over there, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. Folks, I'm not going to say that you should build your achievements and accomplishments based off of spite. But I will say this. Spite is a hell of a motivator, okay? It is a fucking hell of a thing. And if you got it, I'm not saying, I'm a big believer in, you should try to let things go and stuff. But, hey, man, if you can go over there and fucking curb stomp somebody who went over there and fucked you over in the process, not literally, don't curb stomp anybody, but if you can go over there and build yourself up and basically just shove it in their face, I'm not saying that's the worst thing in the world. You should do it for more, for better reasons than that, but use what you got. Like I said, fucking every single day, it's not the same CEO at this point, but every day, man, there's people who work for Nintendo who are just like, if we just would have been cooler with Sony, history would have been so different. Anyway, or conversely, like I said, maybe don't use spite, but use it if you got it. Bye.